What's up, blockchain, crypto kids, profit seekers? It's Mitch, crypto music, coming at you from Thorus again. We're going to be going over the power of sTHO because it's really exceptional. It's really smart the way they've done this, and it took me a little bit to wrap my head around it, but I really like it. I really like what they've got going on. I think they're super clever, and yeah, so we'll just go through it. We'll go through how to stake it, how to grab it, what it's all about, and all that good stuff. So, THO is the main token for the platform. Static is the stable coin. Stable coin, when you mint a stable coin, it gives power to the THO. Also, having THO gives power to the static. They have a symbiont circle if you're a Star Wars fan. When you mint the stable coin, you're minting it with USDC. They're taking that USDC and buying 20% THO, and that is also going into the treasury. It's really cool how it works. They also had some different tokenomics, little updates, and it's pretty complex how all the tokenomics works and how things feed into each other and all that. But we're going to try to simplify all this really quick and just talk about the sTHO. Okay, so the sTHO is the staked Thorus. So if you come over to stake, this is where you will find the auto compounding THO pool. This is where you place your THO. I have placed some THO in here staking, and it is currently adding away. And if you put your THO into this pool, you will see your THO rewards. They will add up. You will see exactly what they were. But the thing that you can do with this is you can also stake your receipt token. All right, here we go. When you stake your THO, you get a receipt token called sTHO. That's in your wallet. You can, and if you haven't done anything else with your sTHO, the amount of accumulated rewards in THO will be represented here in this pool. But if you take your sTHO and do anything else with it, for instance, if you were to stick it into Impermamax, which is like a lending protocol, or if you were to stick it into a pool, you would no longer see your THO represented here. It would be in the sTHO, and it's compounding in the sTHO, not here. And it's compounding by value. And the way you see that is by coming to the dashboard, coming down here, and it's very similar to like what SpookySwap does with the Boo token. So they have a second token that basically with a certificate that becomes a certificate of deposit, right? And that's kind of like what this is. The sTHO becomes a certificate of deposit. The sTHO is always worth more than the THO, and the price will keep going up and keep spreading, and it's going about like 1% a day. This price is going to drift away from this price, and this is on the AVAX, on the Avalanche blockchain. This one here is on the Moonbeam blockchain. This THO is the sTHO is your receipt token. The difference in the price is basically your profits, right? So this will just keep going up, and depending on where this price goes, if this drops down to 50 cents, it'll still stay proportionately above. If the sTHO goes up, then this will go up as well, but it will always stay the same percentage apart, if that makes sense. Same with here on the Moonbeam network. You can buy the market price for THO is $1.24 over there. Market price for sTHO here is $1.34. So sTHO is $1.24 on Moonbeam, $1.34 on Avalanche. The regular price for THO is $1.16. The regular price on Moonbeam is $1.05. Certainly you could go over and buy these here, stake them here, and get this price. You would just have to bridge it over, pay that little fee, and all that good stuff. And this might be easy to explain through SpookySwap. So on SpookySwap here, see, this is the price of XBOO. XBOO this has been going a lot longer, so it's easier to show here. This little graph shows you the difference in price between BOO and XBOO. When you stake your BOO in here, you get a proportionate amount, which is a lot less, right? Because XBOO is 1.5 the amount of BOO. So you still have your BOO, but you have a receipt token that you could go and stake and do other things with. But that token, that is always worth more. And that's the same thing that they have going over here with Thorus. So this price, the market price of sTHO, will continually go up and up and up, just like you're seeing on this graph, more than the price of the regular THO. So pretty cool. That's how you maintain your value. That's how you, so when you cash your sTHO back in, you're going to get a lot more THO, right? Pretty dang cool how the value of that always goes up. So you don't need to have it in your wallet. You can do whatever you want with your sTHO. Now, it works the other way. If you go and buy sTHO, you know, and not THO, you bought sTHO on a swap or from someone or whatever, that sTHO, just by putting it in your wallet, you would see the increased number of THO in your staking, right? You would see it over here in the stake. You would, you know, if you bought sTHO, even though you bought less sTHO than THO because the price of sTHO is more, you would see the increased number of THO over here in this section. I hope that makes sense. Let's hear it in a different terminology. sTHO explained. Learn how it works. What is the sTHO token? sTHO is a receipt token symbolizing the staked THO value, not THO quantity. That's what's important. sTHO is a receipt token symbolizing the staked THO value, not the THO quantity that you are currently staking in the stake section of the Thorus app. It can even be bought or sold on Thorus through Avalanche or Moonbeam networks. For instance, if you buy some sTHO, the corresponding USD value, that's what's most important, the USD value in THO tokens, which will be a lot more THO tokens than the sTHO, will be automatically added to your staked amount of THO. Pretty cool. Most importantly, sTHO can be used on the farm section of Thorus to earn even more APRs and thus increase your profits while you keep staking your THO. Thanks to THO and the sTHO tokens, you create an endless loop of rewards. Let's look at that real quick. Shouts out to Smart Boy Reloaded. Appreciate you sending me this infographic. Basically, what you're looking at here. This right here is the assets you're coming in with, right? You can first come in and bond them and you'll be earning percentage A, right? So you came in, you put these in the bond and you earned your percentage A. You then, with that bond, got THO. You took your THO and you staked it. With this stake here, and this is the loop we're going to be talking about today, just this loop here. When you stake it, you earn sTHO, or you get sTHO as a receipt token. The sTHO value goes up proportionally, always more than the THO value that's represented on the dashboard for each network. From the sTHO, you can take that and you can LP it, right? By matching it up with static. And then from there, you will earn more THO. You can take that THO from your farm, restake it, and leave it here in the stake to collect and hold on to, whatever you want to do. But you take your THO, you stick it back into the THO pool. Excuse me. You take your profits from here in THO, you put it back into the THO pool by staking it, and you could continually do this loop, making massive amounts of APR, APY, you know, yields. And it's a very powerful system, and it's very cool how it works. You can track your sTHO market price on the dashboard section. That's what we're showing here. The difference between the price and that, and the sTHO will always go up more than the THO in a certificate of deposit type situation. Pretty cool, pretty simple once you get your head around it. All right, let's go stake some THO and see how that is. First, we'll come over to my farms that I have going, and we'll see if I've earned anything. Okay, I've earned 3 THO there. And then in the THO static pool, I've earned another 1 THO. Pretty cool. We can claim those. And that will go straight to my THO, and I would have to stake that, right? Okay, so let's go through here and we'll go to the swap first. Let's get some THO. We'll use half a AVAX to purchase 37 THO. Okay, we're doing that. This will just help us go through the whole process. We're going to confirm the swap, 0.5, half an AVAX for 37.89 THO. We're going to agree to that. Confirm. Bam, nice and easy. Okay. From there, we're going to go right down the line here over to stake. We're going to stake all that, though, in this pool to receive some sTHO. Okay, my claim went through. And we got the 3 THO sitting right here, waiting for the swap to go through. Okay, that went through, and then we're sitting with 41 THO in our balance here. So now we want to stake all that, right? So we're going to, you just press the max button, press stake. Nice and simple, confirm. And that will give us more sTHO. See, we've got 125 THO tokens staked here. So there's all of our tokens. They're benefiting. So let's farm our sTHO. And the way we're going to do that, we're going to first come in to the stablecoin. And we're going to mint. And the reason we're going to mint as opposed to buying it is because that helps the platform, right? So what we could do is we could take our AVAX. You could just transfer it straight into that, but let's go ahead and switch over to USDC. We're going to go 0.5 AVAX. We'll go 0.51 and we'll swap that. That gives us $44.52. Swapping it right here on platform. Okay, confirmed that. So that takes our USDC and it takes 80% of it and leaves it in USDC, and then takes the other 20% and buys THO for it. And that's how it mints our stables. All that goes into the treasury, and read the documents to see where, you know, all the little tidbits of stuff are filed away. They're pretty clever about how they do all that. Okay, so let's go over to, we've now traded the AVAX into USDC. Let's go over and mint us some stable. We'll max out everything we have there. It's giving us equal amounts. It's exactly what we want. We're going to approve it. It's just basically approving them to mess with your USDC. You have to do an approval for each different token you want to let them mess with, right? Okay, so now we're going to mint that. Confirm. So now we've gone right through the process. Now we're minting the static. We already have that now. So now that we have the static, we have the sTHO, we're going to go and put them in the pool, or in the farm, excuse me. That's this one here. This is the one where you can use your sTHO. So we're earning that 1% a day. And to see exactly what that is, we simply hover over this here, 1.1% a day. Killer. So you're earning that just by staking your THO. Then we're going to come over to the farm and earn an additional 280% APR, which is pretty delicious, which works out to 0.5% a day. So we're earning 1.1% of a day and then 0.5% a day here. Fantastic. And the way that we enter this pool is very simply, you open this up, press liquidity. Right here, press max on your static, and that will grab an equal amount of staked THO. Okay, I didn't press this claim button. I minted it, now let's claim it. 3-step process. So there was the approval, the minting, and then the claim. Now we'll be able to see our static. Okay, looks like that's done. Let's head back over and now actually farm this thing. Come over to sTHO static, and if you click on liquidity, you will see your pairs. We have 44 static. Let's press max there, and it's this easy to get into the pool. Confirm adding the liquidity. Nice and easy, 38.15 LP tokens. Let's take that. We'll confirm that supply. Wait for it to grab it. Confirm. And it's as simple as that. We've now entered the pool. We have our tokens now over here in the pool. Always good to grab a refresh. Okay, it's taken our static. It's taken our THO. Let's go to staking. That should be next. Cool. So it gave us our LP tokens. It took our static and our sTHO in equal parts, created an LP token of those. This 38.4 LP tokens represents what we just put in. Max that out. Press stake. Give it an approval. Beautiful. And there we go. We'll now add the 38 LP tokens over to the 181 LP tokens. I'll start earning a bunch of THO. I'll claim all these THO. And for me, I will be putting those back into staked THO and looping this the way that we looked at here, right? So we have the bond, we went for THO, we created our stable coins, we're staking our THO, we're earning sTHO, we're LPing that with sTHO and static, and then we're just creating this loop and creating a massive loop of beautiful, beautiful rewards, and that's it. So it deposited the sTHO and the static. It's in there. It's over here. It's 219. It's earning that. So once again, if you want to know because you can't see that over here in your stake, right? So now those amounts of staked coins have been removed and I'm back down to my original amount. See how they disappeared? And the same thing is if you buy sTHO and hold it, your corresponding amount of THO for dollar value will be represented here. Again, to see that, you go to the dashboard down at the bottom. This is the amount that THO is priced higher than sTHO. There you go. I hope that explains everything. The power of the sTHO and THO combination, staking it, pulling it, yield on top of yield on top of yield, and all that good stuff. Really like what's going on. Super clever what they got going on here. If you have any other questions, please let me know. I'll dig in, I'll research, I'll find it out, and I'll make you a little vid. All right. Appreciate you guys. Catch you on the next one. I'm out.